Hello, Aries. Welcome to Soul Good. I'm Amber Marie, and this is your 2022 reading. So, you guys, I'm super excited to jump in and do this reading for you. Thank you so much for being here, not just for me because I love doing this, but also for you, showing up to, feed your curiosity to, help you navigate life and help you grow and expand. So thank you so much for doing this for yourself, and thank you for supporting me. If you like this video at the end, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, please subscribe and hit that bell button so you know when more content is released. And let's jump right in and see what we have going on for you. Oh, P.S. You will also find all of the decks used in the description box below as well, in case you are curious or, looking to potentially purchase some decks for yourself. All right, without further ado, let's jump right in. So please, universe, spirits, guides, angels, our cosmic team, our ancestors, our higher selves, what can you tell me about 2022 for Aries, please? What can you... Okay, thank you. That's so funny. So you guys have the Page of Wands showing up here. I'm getting adventure, exploration, a youthful spark, or like I'm getting this energy of like a reinvigorated excitement about life. Very interesting energy coming through. Pages can be about messages as well, so that's something to keep in mind. But this is fire energy, right? It's definitely energy of excitement, of action, passion, right? Those sorts of things. So I'm getting, Aries, that 2022 may turn out being quite adventurous for you. I do get the message, though, that if you aren't paying attention or if you're too busy looking back or looking at your past, that you're going to miss opportunities for this adventure and freedom and fun and exploration. Okay? Tell me more about this Page of Wands for Aries 2022, please. Tell me more about this page. Okay. Okay. You guys have the Lovers coming out. I feel like this is definitely going to be a choice, you guys. Although the Lovers is a card of like soulmates and partnerships or union relationships, I'm definitely getting this choicey vibe coming through in the sense of like in 2022, you're probably going to be presented with opportunities for exploration, excitement, freedom, adventure, those types of things. But there's going to be a choice that needs to be made. It's going to have to come from you. Are you going to choose something new, exciting, and fresh, or are you going to stay with whatever, your comfort zone? That's the energy that's coming through here. So I definitely feel for you, Aries. 2022 could potentially bring you lots of adventure, maybe even love, right? Or new excitement, or what's the word I'm looking for, please, Spirit? Like a renewal in love, right? There may be like some like spark or uptick that comes that maybe wasn't there before, or something like that. Maybe you've been single for a long time and now all of a sudden, there's new people coming in and it's providing you with like this sense of adventure and excitement. That's also possible. What's something important that Aries should be mindful of in 2022, please? Something that all our lovely Aries should be mindful. Excuse me. Okay. Well, we have 2 tens coming out. The 10 of Cups did appear to come out first, and I'm just drawn to it like as like the top card, right? The indicator card, or whatever you want to call it. But the 10 of Cups is like your inner happiness, fulfillment, like dreams coming true, those sorts of things. So here's the thing, Aries. I feel like what we should be mindful of is what we want. What like, is this adventure that may be coming for you in 2022, is that something that is going to bring you inner fulfillment, right? Are those things that are showing up, are they actually things that you want? Right? Just because it's exciting and adventurous doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that your soul actually wants, craves, or yearns for, right? So I just get this feeling of like making sure the things that you are putting your energy to, right, are things that you actually want, are things that are going to fulfill you and bring you that inner happiness, that inner peace. I also like this is, we also have the 10 of wands. So here, you guys, this is two tens. This is completion, right? um I like, this is about putting down burdens, right? Putting down weight. This is, also like responsibility, accomplishment. But a lot of times, readers look at this 10 of wands card as like putting down heavy burdens. And here's the thing, Aries, I feel like, first of all, you got two tens, so you're definitely reaching a stage of completion on something in your life. I don't know what that is for you. It could be a relationship, it could be love, because, cups are emotions and things like that. But, if that's the case, if it's romance for you, right? Because we did have the lovers showing up. So Aries, if it is romance for you, I get the feeling that you're putting down things that don't align with what you really want, right? And that could be walking away from a relationship, potentially, one that maybe felt heavy for you or felt like it was preventing you from achieving that like inner happiness, that inner fulfillment, right? I get that sort of feeling. But I also get the feeling of like maybe putting down stories and things that you've been carrying around too long that have limited your belief on what is attainable for you, if that makes sense, right? That might be specific, but that's the message I'm getting coming through as well. All right, so what is something Aries should embrace to have the best possible 2022, please? Something Aries should embrace to have the best possible 2022, please. Wow. You guys have, so because this one is face up, I'm going to take this one as the top card, which would tell me like what you need to be embracing is I'm getting strong feelings about your intuition, Aries. Sorry about the glare. It's pretty bright in here today, but I'm getting like, embrace your intuition, embrace the destruction of illusion, right? The moon can be about illusions. It can be about the unconscious, right? And unclarity, that sort of thing. But I'm getting like to embrace your intuition, because I feel like, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting to, first of all, I'm getting to listen to your intuition, embrace your intuition, what it's speaking to you, because I feel like in doing that, you're leading to this space of happiness and joy and fulfillment. And I'm getting like there's probably some fear around this, right? Like feeling this need, like I want to like burp, but I can't. So I definitely get the feeling that there's gonna need to be some like fear or something released around, what's the word I'm looking for, please, spirit? Yes, thank you. Like accepting your intuition as like, it's an interesting energy, Aries, because it's this energy of like accepting your intuition as truth, right? I feel like for some of you, and again, this may be specific, but I feel like for some of you, it's like, meh, your intuition, like it's all a bunch of whatever, like coincidence and this and that, like, just kind of like very, um, kind of ho hum about it, like really. Um, so I get the feeling of like embracing them as, something that is actually a tool that you can utilize on your path. Um, I'm getting that, but I'm also getting this like being shown this intuitively, and pulling in message from like this moon card, right? Because it's talking about breaking through illusions. And if you look at her on the sun card, like I'm seeing this as like literally like night to dark, or blah, night to day, dark to light, right? So I'm literally seeing this, you guys, as like, if I were to rip this card in half, which I'm not going to do, but if I were, it's like her breaking out of the darkness, right? So I'm getting this feeling of like these illusions that you're breaking, that you could be facing clarity on, right? I feel is what is going to like bring you to the next level, Aries. It's what is going to help you to transcend these illusions and, create this new paradigm for yourself. Because this is the card of joy, happiness, completion. This is also like a yes card, right? But you guys, I just get the feeling you are breaking free from illusions, and to embrace those, because that is what is going to help you to have the best possible year. Like, look at her. If you look at this card here as the start where we're at right now in January, right? And this is kind of like, it's dark and all that. And then you come into this light. So how do we have the best possible 2022, right? For you, Aries, break through the illusions, allow those illusions to fall and step out into the light, shine light on all that was dark so that you can embrace your year in the best way possible. Wow. That's crazy. You guys have, and there's some major arcana here too for you, Aries. So that being said, right, these are some pretty big changes that are going on for you for 2022. I'm going to pull an archetype card. I want to see what archetype within yourself you should be aware of during 2022, what to look out for, right? So please, universe, spirits, guides, angels, our cosmic team, our ancestors, our higher selves, what archetype should Aries be on the lookout within themselves for 2022, please? Wow, did you guys see that? Holy shit. Okay, and how should I be taking this, please? Okay. Okay, so we're looking at the shadow attribute. Okay, so I was asked how the card kind of felt like this. I was asked how I should be taking it. I got like this, okay, which means it's in the reverse. And with these cards, that means it's a shadow attribute of this card. So this is the Judge card, Aries. It says, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Okay? Offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So, Aries, this is something to be mindful of within yourself for 2022. That being said, because it's a shadow attribute, I'm intuitively picking up like, don't be quick to judge people in 2022, Aries. Do not be quick to do that. Be mindful of that within yourself, because it is likely that you are projecting onto others. Okay? So if you find yourself this year, Aries, like judging people, I don't know, for whatever acts they're doing, look at how that act, like, why does that bother you? Right? Why is that something that triggers you? Because it may be something that you are projecting that is occurring within yourself. Do not be so quick to judge. I'm also going to say, Aries, be cautious. I would not encourage you to be doing things that are sneaky, criminal, misusing your authority, whatever that may be, right? Whether you're a boss, whether you're a manager, whether you run your own company, whatever it is, over others, be cautious about using your authority over other people. Okay? Let's see. What archetype should Aries be aware of externally for 2022, please? No, that's too many. What archetype should Aries be aware of in 2022 externally? Thank you. So we have the shadow attribute of the detective. Voyeurism, falsifying information. So you guys, be cautious this year. Okay? I'm going to say, Aries, this is one of those things where, like, in the words of my father, trust but verify. Right? So during 2022, Aries, before you're making big decisions, I would say with relationships, I'm getting with business, I'm getting with home. Like if you're thinking of buying a home or moving in 2022, is there anything else? Cars? I'm getting cars, which is interesting. I've never gotten messages about cars, you guys, ever. Okay. So cars, anything else? Yeah, and all legal matters, because you have the Judge coming up as well. I'm hearing, read the fine print. Read the fine print. Read the fine print, read the fine print, read the fine print. And then I'm being like trust but verify. So for example, Aries, if you're looking to buy a new house, right? Maybe you have a building inspector walk through before purchasing, even though the realtor is like, oh, it's great, it's fine, you know, whatever. That sort of thing. Like trust but verify this year. Okay. That's externally. Okay. This is external. So these are outside people, relationships, situations, whatever it may be, right? Voyeurism and falsifying information. Make sure that whatever you're engaging in and putting your energy into, or, you know, if it's any major life changes, I would read the fine print. I'm not an attorney. I can't give legal advice, but if you have one and you're doing anything with legal documentation, I would definitely make sure you're having it looked at and combing through it thoroughly, okay? The bottom of the deck for you, Aries, is Angel, and it's the light attribute, okay? So helping those in need with no expectation of return, okay? I feel like this is how you can be of service this year, Aries. I feel like we're probably going to be getting a lot of those types of messages for 2022, just because it is a number 6 year, as far as numerology is concerned, which is about harmony and cooperation, relationships, those sorts of things. So Aries, in your spare time, right? Helping those in need with no expectation of return. I feel like it's going to probably show up for a lot of us this year. So just be mindful of that. Definitely a attribute to embrace here in 2021 or 2021, 2022. Maybe you embraced it in 2021 and that's why I've got that message coming up. I don't know. What can you tell me, please, universe, spirits, guides, angels, our cosmic team, our ancestors, our higher selves? What activation of love will Aries be? Oh my gosh, releasing fear. There's one. Pardon me. What activations of love could Aries potentially experience in 2022, please? What activations of love? That is way too many. They're all over the floor. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Long hair problems. There it is. Kindness. Look at that. You have this angel card coming out about helping others, helping those in need with no expectation of return. Sorry about the glare, but these cards are coded and there's natural and artificial light here. So sorry, guys. But you have kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So I think, you know, Aries, this is about seeing yourself in this manner. The Aries that I have in my life are so full of love. So full of love. Really. I mean, they're, even if they're not like cuddly or snuggly all the time, which I mean, a lot of Aries are, but you know, you guys are so full of love. So I'm hearing from spirit, like, share that love with the world. We need it, right? Share that love and kindness with the world. We need it. All right. The bottom of the deck is past. Yeah, I get that too. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. I was definitely getting that energy right at the beginning of your reading. I was talking about, you know, if you're too busy looking at the past, you're going to miss opportunities for this adventure in the now, right? So definitely picking up on that energy. And finally, we're going to use the wisdom of the oracle to see if there's any messages here for you for 2022. So please, universe, spirits, guides, angels, our cosmic team, our ancestors, our higher selves, what wisdom do you have to offer for Aries for 2022, please? What wisdom do you have to offer for Aries in 2022, please? Okay. There's 2 cards here, Aries. All That Glitters and Breathe. So you have the number 16, which reduces to 7, which is actually the January is a universal 7 month, right? Seven's about introspection, reflection, assessment. It's also about control. And then we also have breathe, which reduces to 11, which is a master number, right? And if we were to reduce it down even more, it's 2, so it talks about balance, right? And obviously, when we're looking at, practices like deep breathing or meditation or those types of things, they're utilized in order to create or bring balance in, right? So let's see. We are going to be looking at, Aries, the oracle message for both of these cards for you. Just give me 1 second to find them, please. Okay. Yeah, this is about taking masks off, which what I was talking about, right? This here, the detective, right? So I'm gonna actually, I need to turn these upside down so I can remember that they were in the shadow position. So yeah, right, we're looking here at detective, like falsifying information externally. This card aligns with that incredibly. So that's just validation, right? This is like parrot guidance coming through the cards. But it says here, it's only human to want to adorn one's self in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. Oh, sorry guys, my alarm's going off. Okay. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? Right? Similarly, you guys, Aries, I love you. Please, 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 please be very mindful of the people you're letting into your life this year. Okay? Please. You guys are bright lights, Aries. And if you aren't careful, you will have somebody who will come in and just suck your energy dry. Right? We'll just empty your well clean out. So please, please, please be mindful for yourselves. Okay, we also have breathe. One second. Okay. Patience in all things is what's called for now. Or excuse me, patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. Right? So here, you guys, there's lots here about like putting things down, right? Because you have the 10 of Wands that talks about putting down burdens. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the moon that's about illusions. And even here, you cannot get more clear about dark to light other than the moon and the sun, right? So there's lots of indicators here about releasing that darkness, right? Bringing light to things and that sort of energy. The bottom of the deck here for you is to be fair. Okay, Aries, listen, I'm going to lovingly say, please do not do shit that's going to get you fucking arrested this year, because it's probably not going to end well for you. Okay? Please do not do shit to get yourself arrested. I'm not a lawyer or an attorney or anything of that nature. I cannot give that kind of advice, but I am just going to implore you to stay out of legal trouble, because you have so much shit coming up. You have judge, you have detective, right? We're talking about darkness to light, and you have to be fair with these. Please Come on. There we go. With the justice scales, okay? Please stay out of legal trouble, Aries, because I don't think it's going to go well for you if you don't. Okay? I just have that feeling. I could be wrong. Weirder things have happened, but this is the number, when we reduce it down, it is 10, so it is the end of a cycle, completion, or renewal, right? I'm going to lovingly say that, just intuitively, if you have been in these energies, right, over 2021, which maybe that's why, maybe you had some legal trouble that you experienced in 2021. If that is the case, I feel like things are going to be reconciled in some kind of way. Maybe you wouldn't be win, right? But I just feel like the scales will be balanced. So for example, if you really fucked up and you deserve it, well, I don't really have anything for you. I'm sorry. But if you know, were like falsely accused of something, or, you know, were going through a legal battle because of some injustice that was done to you, or something like that, like I feel like the scales will be balanced. Okay. That's energy that I'm getting here. Yeah. Yeah. Aries, if you experience something legal, maybe in 2021 or previously, that has not resolved itself yet, I feel like 2022 may do that for you. And whatever happens, like the result is like, you might not be like overjoyed about it, maybe, but like, okay, that's fair, right? Like, it is what it is. Now, if you did some shitty shit and you didn't want to be caught, it's probably not going to feel very fair. Okay. But otherwise, I feel like it's going to be all right. Let me just take a peek in the book here to see what this says. You guys, right now, this is pure curiosity. Typically, I would just read these intuitively and move on, right? But it says here, life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time, they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment. Isn't that interesting? Because you were asked to be aware of the judge within you this year, right? Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. You guys, what was I saying? If you did some shitty shit, I don't have nothing for you. If somebody did some shitty shit to you, I don't have nothing for them, but it's probably going to balance out for you. Okay? For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now, right? So, Aries, that is what I have for you for 2022. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it's given you some valuable information to help you better navigate your year. I truly, truly, truly wish for the very best 2022 for you. I'm sending you so much love and tons of hugs. Please remember to like this video if you did like it, share it if you found it valuable, and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to hear more. I look forward to seeing you again, Aries. Bye.